Hey everybody, welcome back to the best U.S. Mint News channel on YouTube. I'm the Mint Master. No, I'm just really son of a silverstacker here. And today's date is June 17, 2024. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the 2024, yes indeed, the burnished Morgan and Peace dollars, or uncirculated, whatever you like to say. And you won't believe the amount of sales we're seeing for these particular coins. And I wonder, has the worm turned on these? Are they a lot more popular than last year's issuances? That's something we're going to be exploring here. Now, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to reach a bazillion subs. We're always live and never edited. So if I make a mistake, I keep on keeping on. All right, looks like gold. Let me go ahead and refresh here. Bam, right there. 608. Yep. Well, I sure am. Yeah. All right. Gold is, well, actually down 12.40, right, to 23.20.40. Silver down 34 cents, 29.19. Platinum down $10 to 9.48. And look at this. Look at this. Palladium is at 8.78 and 9.18. That's remarkable, folks. And I do believe we will see these get hammered a little bit more before Election Day. Now, next stop is the same story. So I'm actually going to be using this one going forward. It's a little bit more, well, as you can see, comprehensive. Look at this. It's got copper, nickel, aluminum, zinc, and all these things I really want to follow. So that's incredible. And I will leave a link in the description for that page. That way you can follow it as well. Now, here we are at the bullion sales at the United States Mint. No new tail-to-tail over the weekend. Nothing happened there. But let's go over here. This is where the real action is right here. So today is June 17th. That's right. That's the Dr. Mary Edwards Walker quarter comes out today. And if you haven't seen yesterday's video, please watch that. I think it's one of my best videos I've done in a while. I stepped up, and I don't know what happened or why. But there it is. Now, today, I think we're going to get the announcement that the silver proof set from 2024 will be moved back from June 27. I don't believe we're going to see this because, well, have you been charged yet? I haven't been charged yet, and I'm kind of curious as to what's going on because they generally do that 2 weeks out. So here we go. This is it. July 11, 2024. We're going to have the Morgan silver dollar and the Peace silver dollar in the uncirculated finishes. And I'm going to do a compare and contrast with this particular video for the prices that we're going to see on eBay. And you won't believe the 2024 prices that we're seeing here. It's kind of remarkable, actually. So let's get busy with it. Over here at the Morgan silver dollar, that's the uncirculated. I'm going to read just a quick little description here. This product's available July 11, 2024 at noon. And you probably have plenty of time to subscribe because check this out. Bam. And there's 275,000. And it's still available for you to add to bag as far as the subscription is concerned. So it's going to be $76. It's going to be the least expensive Morgan and Peace dollars this year, right? Because the proof are more expensive as well as the reverse proofs, right? They're very expensive compared to this issuance here. Now, the United States Mint first struck Morgan and silver dollar from 1878 to 1904, and once again in 1921 and in 2021 and 2023, correct? You got to add that. I don't know why they haven't. And circulated through American hands during the nation's westward expansion, industrial revolution, and ultimate rise to prominence on the world stage. They're talking after World War I, right? Morgan silver dollars are a favorite among numismatists and are some of the most collected American coins in the world. I totally agree with that. I think, especially particularly in the United States, these Morgan dollars are the top dog, and I think the second place probably, I mean, I'm just saying, it's kind of going to be those Kennedy half dollars. People love those Kennedy half dollars. Now, here we go. The stunning uncirculated Morgan silver dollar is 3/9 fine silver and shipped straight from the U.S. Mint, I guess in Texas, because they moved it from their facility in Memphis due to safety concerns, but they didn't really say. That's just my guesstimation. And it's to your door with an official certificate of authenticity. And I hope they don't call it a medal. That would be funny. Now, here's the description. I'm going to leave a link in this particular video description here for you. With this one, I think I might have said that, reiterated that twice, but that's okay. And here are the specs, folks. Here we go. You don't even get a full ounce of silver. And I wonder which one the Mint would rather sell you. An American Silver Eagle at $85 for 1 ounce, or $85 for, yeah, this amount of silver. And which one do you think makes more money for the United States Mint? Yeah, clearly, right? This is the one. They want to definitely push this program, I think, above the American Silver Dollar, American Silver Eagles. That's my opinion. Now let's go here to eBay, all right, and look at the prices for the 2021. So I guess what I'm asking here by showing you this is, are the 2024s, are they going to be even relatively close to what the value of the 2021 are, right? So I doubt it. I don't think so. Check this out. This is a Mint State 70, and it's $206. It's got the O Mint mark. That's New Orleans. Look at this, the 2023 reverse proof. That's $150 a coin. But look at that, Mint. Oh, yeah, $158. I don't know why that one showed up. But this is 2021 Philadelphia, sold for $158 in its raw format. All right, $173 for the San Francisco. Look at this. This Carson City sold for $260. Clearly, that's the one to own from 2021, besides the key date of Denver, right? That one's huge because you won't see many of those on this listing, especially particularly in the raw state. So there's a price right there, 160, and that's pretty much the going rate. It's about $160 for these Morgan dollars from 2021. Look at this one. 2021 Denver Morgan, uncirculated, no box or COA, sold for $104.50 with 19 bids. That's remarkable. Here's a Philadelphia, imagine, $199. Nope, it says Denver there. I can see it. My bad. 157.61, and that one is a New Orleans. That's the O mint mark. That's incredible. So about 160. But if you get these bad boys in a mid-state 70, that's really, really where you're cooking with Crisco. All right, now let's go to the next stop here. And I went to 23 Morgan dollar, all right? So we're going to compare the prices from last year to what we just saw over here. Remember, $160, right? So that one's graded, and that one is actually Thomas Uram, and he's actually the guy that got this Morgan and Peace dollar started. He kickstarted basically this program, and to get one of those for $150 from last year in a mid-state 70, that's quite incredible. Look at this. It's that Fiji Morgan dollar signed by, it looks like, yes, indeed, the former mint director, the guy who brought us those W quarters, right? Incredible. Now look at this, the 2023 S reverse proof in a proof 69, 173. I think that's less than what people paid for this particular item when it dropped from the mint in 2023. So yeah, I think that was a big disappointment, that reverse proof. That was the first time we had these two coins in a reverse proof finish, and it just kind of wah. Yeah, it was just like, what happened there? Nobody really knows why. And maybe one day they'll be expensive like the Carson City or the Denver 2021 Morgans. I just don't even understand that. How can you even explain that? Look at this proof right here, and it's a 70 for $83 with $379 shipping. You're going to have to try and wrap your head around that one. That one's tough. Now look at this. This is the advanced releases, all right, 23 Morgan and Peace for $287. So really it is the, it's the labels that are making these particular coins expensive. It isn't really the coins themselves, I would imagine. Because look at that. In a proof 70 deep cameo, $97. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now let's keep on keeping on. All right, here's the Peace dollar. It does come out the same day, July 11, 2024 at noon. It is $76. Has the same product limit of 275,000 and a household order limit of 25. And it is still, I believe, available for subscription. There it is. And what's interesting about these two particular products, the Morgan and Peace silver dollars, they are going to have the lowest mintages, or at least the lowest stated product limit of the Morgan and Peace dollars this year. Unless, let me go ahead and double check this. I got to see if the other one has a really ridiculous mintage as well. There it is. I don't know that we'll even have that on there. Might have to see it on subscription. Yeah, 262, right? And a household order limit of 5. So it looks like it's definitely below this one, but is it going to be more popular? Not sure, folks. And seeing what we're seeing last year, I don't know. That's really hard to say. Now, the question really is, will this year's issuance of the 2024 reverse proof Morgan and Peace dollars actually increase the price of last year's? Because, well, in 2021, when the Morgan and Peace dollars were getting ready to be reissued for that year, all of the other Morgan and Peace dollars actually shot up in price 20, 30, 40, 50%, sometimes even more depending on the strike. So I think that's definitely possible because one of the things about coin collecting is people often look back and go, what did I miss? And then they fill their collection with what those items they missed. So now let's go to eBay and check out the Peace dollar. And, you know, one thing I got to tell you, when we're looking at these particular coins that have been sold for the Morgan dollar, you got to look at the date here. Look at that, June 16, June 16, June 16, June 16. It could be a song because look at this. We are seeing remarkable amount of action yesterday, June 16. I got chicken skin just looking at this. How many listings is this now? And we're still on June 16. So that's a terrific volume that has been sold yesterday. And I'm still not even on June 15, that Saturday. So this is like, wait a minute, there it is. There's your June 15. And look at that, folks. Oh boy, $771 for the 2021 Denver Morgan silver dollar, NGC graded mid-state 70, key date and chicken skin for you and me. Look at that. That's remarkable. So, yeah, is the Peace dollar here the same story as the June 16th sales for the Morgan dollar? Well, I don't know. Let's go find out. So let's take a trip down memory lane here. June 16th, that's a lot of money for those, right? That's a mid-state 70. And that's signed by John Mercanti. So $2,450 with $45 shipping. And it looks like they have a nice presentation box, too. Look at this, $300. Ouch, that's just a gut punch. All right, here we go. Peace dollar, 225. So we did see some of the raw for $160. Now this makes me scratch my head and go, okay, well, wait a minute. Take a step back, look at this at the larger picture and say, okay, is the peace dollar raw worth more than most? I can't say all, right? Because the CC and the Denver, right, key date, but most of the Morgan dollars from 2021. And I'd say yes, right? Better than Orleans, better than San Francisco, and better than Philadelphia. Look at that, 218. May, that's remarkable, I tell you. 9.9 and a 191 high relief, and it's in a vault box. 166 pickup sticks, that's a MS70. But that's 2024, that's this year. Interesting development right there. Look at that. That's not even going to count. 2021 high relief, mid-state 69, sold for less. They got the asking price of the buy it now and then made a deal with the best offer accepted. So look at this, 2024, 80. Yowza. So we just said that these prices are going to be $76. And yeah, that's, but here we are. We're still on June 16th and so on and so forth. Remarkable, folks. Oh, there we go. That's the first day right there. That's a transition between dates. And yeah, clearly a lot more Morgan dollar, right? So let's keep on keeping on. We're going to stay on eBay and we're going to look at the 23 piece dollar. What is for sale? What has actually sold, right? Because that one, last one, I keep going back, 2021. Okay, here we are at 23. Are these even worth it? Last year's, right? What are these worth? Oh, yeah, look at that, $70. What? Yeah, that's less than the Mint sold it for. So I think last year's piece in Morgan dollars were a big disappointment. Really, look at that, $88. There's 65. I mean, that's way less than the Mint sold them for. So I think this means that the Morgan and Peace dollar program was kind of disappointing last year overall, right? That's just kind of a bummer in the summer. Now let's go to the next step. This is the 24 piece dollar, and what are they selling for? Well, I think the hype is on right now, and we're not seeing very many, well, ungraded coins, and we really won't. We're seeing all these pre-sales that have been graded already, folks. Look at that. That's remarkable. So the question really is, are these really worth these prices that people are bidding up? That's something I think you have to suss out and figure out all on your own. Make sure you do your due diligence, or diligence. I guess that's involving some kind of pickle or something. Yeah, there it is. Look at this. First release from 2024, $84. Not so good, right? That's really interesting. So that doesn't really bode well for the value of the 24 piece and Morgan dollars from this year. It really doesn't. Look at that. There's a mid-state 70, 117. So that's about a $30 difference between those two. Gosh, yeah. It's just interesting to see how this whole program is going to play out for 2024. Are we going to see 2021 an echo of that, or are we going to see a mirror of the 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars? I think that's something we all need to ask ourselves. Is it going to be worth it again to pick up these Morgan and Peace dollars, or is it something, well, that the Mint is kind of going to be, well, let's just keep doing this until they peter out the inventory? Because look, if you're selling something and you own a business and the sales aren't great, either you're going to get rid of the program or you're going to drop the mintages of these particular coins, right? So let's get to those plus ones. Bam! This is about food. And who doesn't love food? Now, first of all, you can look this up on Google machine. I'm telling you, more people die from overeating than undernourishment. Yeah. And food is better than drink up to the age of 40. And then after 40, well, drink is better. You ever play sports? Because I was a varsity letterman in high school, and I had a huge, voracious appetite. I could eat 2 Domino's pizzas, easy peasy pudding pie in one sitting. Now I could do the same, but I shouldn't because it has a different effect on my body. So drink is a little bit better for me, I believe. Now, finally, this is huge. Always feed your animals before you sit down to eat, please. They'll appreciate it more than you know. Now, let's get over here to 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Tool and Schism. And if you haven't checked this out, this is probably about conflict and how conflict is probably not good for us, right? Yeah, no conflict, please. Thank you very much. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're seeing, hey, sub the channel. It's free. Also, consider becoming a member. It's $1.99. And yeah, I'm thinking about hiking the price up to about $80. So that's going to be awesome. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. That's jokes. Now, y'all have a great day, a great rest of your week. And oh, you got to watch this video. If you haven't watched it, I mean, come on. And I'm not trying to pimp it because it had a low view, and I'm kind of surprised it did, but that's okay. I did some quality work right there, and you won't believe how compelling that story really is. All right. Well, that's it, folks. Stacker out.